What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to swap out all the transmission fluid on your automatic 97 and 2001 CRV. This is a really easy process. As explained in the service manual, there really is no way to get it completely drained, but it's kind of a flush method that they suggest. So starting off, you'll need 12 quarts of these. I have 10 here. I have the other 2 up on my shelf. They're still in the box. I didn't unbox those yet. You're gonna need your ratchet. Yeah, and you can use an extension if you want. That makes it easier reaching the bottom of the transmission. You're gonna need a funnel of some sort, and I like this one because it drops everything right into the top of the transmission. So what we're gonna do, we're basically gonna drain the transmission fluid. We're gonna fill it up with 3 quarts, and we're gonna do that 3 times. It suggests 3 times and then filling it up the last time, and you're good to go. And the Honda Genuine automatic transmission fluid is what is recommended. Don't try to use anything else. If you're already having slippage issues with your transmission, this more than likely isn't going to fix it. It could potentially make it worse by removing any of the particles that are in there already that are helping grab by pulling those out and putting new fluid in that doesn't have those any longer. So if your transmission is fine, which mine is, it shifts perfectly fine, I'm doing it more of a preventative maintenance kind of thing. Under your transmission is the drain plug. This is a 3H socket size. Go ahead and get that in there, remove that, and let your transmission drain completely. Go ahead and let it drain completely. This is probably more than enough right here, so I'm going to go ahead and put the drain plug back on. A tip, make sure you get a new crush washer. I'm going to reuse the old one because we're just going to open this back up 2 more times to do the other 2 flushes. And I will install one once I'm finished with it completely. So what we do now, go ahead and reinstall your drain plug. Now you won't need to remove your air intake box. I did it for the sake of the video. Your dipstick / filler plug, it's right here, this little yellow handle. You can just grab it and slide it out, and you'll be able to, this is where you can actually measure the fluid that's remaining in the transmission. Obviously mine is, it's a little wet there still from when I had it in there, but I'll wipe it down. And now we want to feed in that funnel. Just go ahead and drop it into the hole. And then we're going to add about 2.93 quarts, and that should be at the appropriate level we need it to be, and then we can take it for a spin. And that 3 quarts is sufficient. So if you want, you can go ahead and put the dipstick in, pull it out and test it. I don't know if you can see if my camera is zoomed on it. It is now, it's right there. You can see where it's dry and where it's wet. So it's right in the middle of the line. So that 3 quarts is perfect. Okay, now it's ready to go for a drive. I will go for about an 8 or 10 mile drive. And then we're gonna come back. We're gonna drain it and refill it. That's using 6 quarts. And then we're gonna go for another drive, another short drive. And then also drain it one more time. Then refill it. That's the 9 quarts. That'll be the 3 flushes that it says. Go for another small drive. You'll come back home, drain it for the final time, and you'll put in quarts 10, 11, and 12, and that's where we leave it alone. That's the suggested method of doing this transmission flush. I did the first one right now. I'm going to wrap up the other 2 and then fill it completely. But it's as simple as that, guys. Anyone with some generic tools can do that. You just need some sort of pan, oil pan to catch it, a funnel, and a ratchet. That's all you really need to get this filled up and get your transmission fluid swapped. Another simple thing of preventive maintenance on our CRV, guys. Hope it helps out. I know there's plenty of videos on this before. Just thought I'd like to add it to my ever-growing list of trying to keep my CRV on the road. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.